operations of vectors using addition, subtraction, and scalar multiplication combined. So let's say you have two vectors v, negative 8, 3, and w, 4, and negative 3. So what is the sum of 2v plus w? So the first thing we should do is to simplify the scalar multiplication between 2 and v. So this means 2 multiplied by negative 8, 3 plus 4, negative 3. Okay, so we simplify this first. So it gives us negative 16 and positive 6. So we simply distribute the scalar number to x and y. So you'll have negative 16 and 6 plus positive 4 and negative 3. Then after that, we can perform the operation addition. So it gives us negative 16 plus 4, which is that and that. And the other is 6 and negative 3. So therefore, you will have negative 16 plus 4 is negative 12. And 6 plus negative 3 is positive 3. So this is the resultant of the two vectors. That's negative 12 and positive 3. Now we go to the next one. This is 2w minus v. So be careful of the direction of your operation. So you multiply this first by 2 and then subtract by v. So this now becomes 2 multiplied by 4, negative 3. Okay, minus v, which is negative 8 and positive 3. So distribute first 2. That's 2 times 4 is 8. And 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Minus negative 8 and 3. Now, it's either you change the signs of this and then you add, or you directly perform subtraction. It doesn't matter. So this now becomes 8 minus negative 8 because we're doing the operation subtraction. So this should be minus, comma. Now we will go to the y. That's negative 6 minus positive 3. Then, of course, if you subtract this, you can use calculator or you can do it like this. If you have a series of negative like this, negative times negative is positive. So it becomes 8 plus 8. That gives us positive 16. And if you have series of operations like this, all you need to do is to add them together and copy the sign. So this will be the resultant of the operation. Okay. We have 1 half w minus 1 half v. So be careful of the direction. This is from w to v. So this means 1 half of w, which is 4 and negative 3. Of course, it's good to do shortcuts, but if you want to be really sure and be careful, you have to do the process like step by step. Minus 1 half of negative 8 and positive 3. So half of each of these will be 2 and negative 1.5. Now I would like to maintain the operation minus, so I'm going to distribute a positive 1 half. It's better to keep it that way, keeping the operation for us not to be confused. Because otherwise, you probably will be doing still at a minus here. Say for example, you're using negative 1 half instead of positive 1 half. Make this a plus. That is why it's better to keep it as a minus so that we don't have any other steps but to subtract. So 1 half of negative 8 is negative 4. And 1 half of 3 is positive 1.5. Now remember, I distributed positive 1 half, not negative 1 half, because we are maintaining the operation minus. So after that, we can do subtraction already. So that is x to x. That's 2 minus negative 4. So 2 minus negative 4. Okay, I'm emphasizing it because it's a common mistake for students. Sometimes they will only write this as 2 minus 4 when it's supposed to be 2 minus negative 4. 2 minus 4 means 2 minus positive 4. But we are subtracting a negative 4. So it should be like this, which is that minus positive 1.5. So you are subtracting a positive. So this is all right. So negative 1.5 minus positive 1.5. Then after that, we perform the operation. So you have negative times negative is positive. So this becomes 6. And then both of these are adding negative. So if you have a series of negative, you add them and then copy the sign. So this will be 1.5 plus 1.5 and copy the common sign, which is negative 3. If, for example, you are confused, of course, you have your calculators with you, you can also use that. And that's it.